Welcome to Monkey and Frank. My name is Do and my body is Tom. And today it's the 9th day in my sobriety of cannabis. As you know, I've been smoking all my life, over 30 years. Well, that's not true actually, sorry. 26 years. Anyways, close. And what it's been showing me is how uncomfortable I am with this body and how much I want to be in spirituality all the time. And I've been I've been looking at it. I've been with my body, Dom. And Dom has been showing me that I believe that Dom had a near-death experience when he was young at birth. I had the umbilical cord around my neck, and I think I saw the light, and when I came back, there was a hatred of coming back, of the contrast of this physical world and the beauty on the other side. And I've been having vision of that moment, and I've been realizing on how much dough was causing my body so much suffering by not looking at it and not being there for it, which caused anxiety, crazy anxiety as a kid, suicidal thoughts, a lot of suicidal thoughts, and fear. The only reason why I never went through with it as a young kid is because I was afraid. I was afraid to do it. I was too chicken to kill myself. And I'm glad I didn't, because now that I'm actually looking at Dom and being there for him and seeing his suffering, it's a way of creating self-love. It's a way of growing, and I'm happy. I feel like the work needs to be done. I need to look at this. There's a reason why this happened, and there's something that I need to learn about it. And the thing about, quitting cannabis now for 9 days is that it's been showing me there's an excitement inside of my soul that's coming up, and it's a yearning to die, but not because of suicide, a yearning to die the normal way. I'm actually excited one day to die. Now, it's scary, it's going to be crazy, and, but, yeah, but it's, this yearning to die has been coming up, and it's confusing. And another thing it's been showing me through the experience of being with my friends, so I go to integration circles, and one thing that resonated with me a lot is how much, because of this hatred of my body growing up and the amount of negativity that I created inside of me, now I need to heal those traumas. But it's showing me on how I'm not allowing other people to love me because of that hatred. And I remember at a young age how I didn't want to be kissed by my parents. I did not want to be hugged by my parents. After a certain age, I just wanted comfort. I wanted just comfort, but not love, as if I didn't deserve that love. And I didn't know why. And now it's showing me that I'm on a journey to find the light inside of me so that it can shine bright for me and for others. Maybe I feel like that's why I'm recording these things. At the beginning I thought, well, I still do, that it's a form of integration, a form of shame resilience, so that I can continue to grow in my courage, so that I can confront these feelings that are not mine, and these thoughts that are not mine. And as well, the idea that spirit exists um, is it's been helping me to bring my ancestors in to help me. So I want to ask today here on this podcast live that ancestors, I know how much you guys have worked hard to bring me here and to support me in your love and in your strength. And I'm sorry that I have not lived up. Well, maybe I have, but I'm sorry that I feel like I didn't live up to what I'm supposed to do. There is regret, but also a sense of awareness that I'm going to be putting in a lot more effort into this body, into this life, so that I can fulfill what I am here to fulfill, to learn what I'm here to learn, and to allow the love to flow freely so that I can start transmuting, or they call it playing with it, transmuting the energies inside of me into something great, so that one day when I do die, I'm going to have the courage and the power to be there for others as they were there for me. I wanted to thank everybody in my illusion, in my life, that has played a part into my growth, especially my wife and all of my friends. It is absolutely incredible to understand and to know so many others that are going through the exact same thing as I am, of course in their own different ways, with their own traumas. It's not that I want others to feel pain, but the knowing that on the outside a person can look so stable and so strong, but we're all going through this now, here and now. As well, this week I've had the opportunity and the courage, I guess, that when I do something wrong and the negative thoughts or the negative feelings come, I turn and I see it for what it is, and instead of getting attached to it, now I'm still bummed out sometimes when those thoughts come, like, why did you do that, man? You're such an asshole, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? I know you're here to teach me, so I won't silence you. I'm not going to push you away. And I'm going to listen. And often I'm like, hey, yes, you're right. Let's learn together. And the voice has been turning kind of like into a God voice instead of what I thought was my inner monologue. It's a beautiful thing, and more I'm seeing it as something beautiful. I'm feeling insane talking to myself in that way, as if it's not me. But I truly believe that this body, and again, my thoughts and my feelings are not me, and I'm here to be the observer so that I can learn, grow, and find my light inside. It's amazing. I wanted to share a couple of dreams that I've been having this week as well. I'm very surprised that I've been dreaming from like day one. In my previous attempt to quit cannabis, it always took a couple of weeks for the dreams to come in, and when they would come in, they would be so vivid. But now it's as if normal, and I think I attribute this to the Wim Hof breathing. But one of the dreams that I've had lately is when I fall asleep and I dream, I dream of cannabis, and I dream of smoking and being high, and then when I wake up I'm like, oh, that was enjoyable, I wish I could smoke. But then I realized that, or I'm thinking that if I can't have cannabis here, my soul, my mind, my body gets to have it in the dream world, which is as awesome. I've been getting a lot of, not lessons, but how do I say? A lot of peace from these dreams, because as well, they've been showing me on how like often in my dreams, like a game, if I do this, then I get cannabis. If I do that, then I get cannabis, as if it's a reward system for good behavior. And that's cool. That's my goal one day, to, like, I'm giving it a full 30 days to see where I'm at, and then to be able to maybe go back to cannabis and be in control of my effort and my productivity, so that I can have the reward of going and playing in the spirit world. And it's been really, really cool to see and to understand. Now, don't get me wrong, life without cannabis feels boring, but it's not. It's just I have this fear and the inability yet to, well, not fully. I am looking at this body. It's taking time, and I'm putting in the effort and the positive attitude. I wanted also to share a little bit of shame that I've got in my heart, that the awareness that is coming over me is, how can I say? It makes me feel like I'm alone when I'm not, and I know I'm not. It's also making me feel like, like I'm not good enough for this world. The ungratefulness that I felt in the mushroom trip not long ago is still lingering, as if I'm not putting in enough effort. So I wanted to share that I want to put in more effort. So thank you for listening. This one is going to be a short podcast. Monkey and Frank for life. And thank you for listening. Love you.